Hey guys, what is going on? It is Bingzy here and welcome back to a brand new squad builder. And I'm sure you guys have seen the Calcio upgrades. I already had a few of them in my club, one in particular which was already my favourite inform on the game. And he's gone up +1 and he is just ridiculous. Also guys, this team has took me from Division 3 into Division 2. I'm pretty sure other than FIFA 15, this is the highest I've been in FIFA getting into Division 2. FIFA 15 I was alright at the game, to be fair. I think that was my best FIFA. I think I finished, like my highest finish was Division 2, like a few points away from promotion to Division 1. This FIFA, I want to get into Division 1. This team's got me to Division 2. I've got one game left to win the title. If I get 3 points, I win the title. So I'll play that for the highlights. I haven't gone and got the highlights yet with this team. But I'll play my last game in seasons and then I'll probably do like some online single matches or stuff like that. Also guys, irrelevant, but I went and built the chair. So if I'm swiveling around, yeah, I apologise for that, but you guys aren't here to hear about that. You're here for the squad builder, so let's get into it. In the goalkeeper position, we go with someone who I don't see used a lot, and it's this guy, Joe Hart, and he is fantastic, guys. For 1,700 coins, he was amazing. He's better than Butland. I'm just going to throw it out there. He's better than Jack Butland, and I don't even care what you guys in the comments are going to say, saying that Jack Butland's amazing. I agree with you. Jack Butland is amazing, but this guy's better. He's been a rocket in the goal for me. He's saved me so many times. I'm so happy that I decided to go with him. I did originally try and fit Jack Butland into the team. I couldn't do it. I got Hart in there, and I do not regret any part of that. The glove chem style on him, it must really help him, but he is, I'm not sure how much it really helps him, sorry, but he is fantastic. If you've got a Calcio 8 team, if you've got an English defence, get him in there and just give him a try. He's insane. He's so cheap as well. But anyway guys, we do need to get that strong link to him, and who else would we go with other than Chris Smalling? I mean, come on, this guy, he's ridiculous. We've got that anchor chem style on him. 7 games. He didn't really do a lot, but no, attacking wise, goal scored or assists or anything like that. But he's just brilliant, guys. Like one of the best centre backs I've used this year. I haven't actually ever partnered him up with Eric Bailly. I might try it, but I'm not a big fan of BPO teams this year. I like to just hybrid. I think hybrids are a lot better this year. There's so many players to use, but they're all from different leagues. But Chris Smalling, for me, one of the most overpowered centre backs I've used this year, to be fair. Almost as overpowered as this guy, the first upgraded special card of the team, which is Koulibaly. He's ridiculous. He's been upgraded from an 84 to an 85, 77 pace, 90 defending, 89 physical, 6'5". High work rates as well, which is why I normally bring him on as a centre mid when I use him as a sub or as a CDM, defensive minded midfielder. But he's just ridiculous. He can play anywhere. If he had like 60 shooting, I'd be tempted to play him at cam as a sub. I'm not even lying, guys. He's so good. That physical as well. And this defense, guys, it's just a defensive dream. 6'4" and 6'5", both got really good physical, really good defending, and the same pace as well. Just ridiculous. Like the most overpowered pairing I feel you could go with if you well, if you're going for this sort of connection with the Calcio 8 and BPL. He's just ridiculous, Koulibaly. I'm not sure how much this card's going for. I packed him in my, what was it, African team of the groups, the team of the tournament, I think it was, SBC pack. So yeah, he's pretty decent. Anyway, at left back we do go with Vangioni. You can go with any Calcio 8 left back. Go with any one of your preferred choice. Vangioni for me is my favourite left back from the Serie A, Calcio A, whatever you want to call it. 88 pace is really all that matters about his card. It doesn't really matter what fullbacks you have, as long as they've got a lot of pace. And then I'm sure you guys have guessed the right back. We do need to get a strong link to Smalling. It is Kyle Walker. Like, these two players are the most generic players in any team this year. Kyle Walker and Chris Smalling, or maybe Bellerin or anything like that. But if you're hybriding it up, you need the link. It just works, doesn't it? It's ridiculous, like, defense, this. It's one of the best defenses I've used. I didn't actually concede too many goals while going through my Division 3 run, and this defense served me really well, and Joe Hart as well was fantastic. Anyway, moving over to the first midfielder, we'll go with the Premier League man at first, which is Pereira, and I use him, I set him to stay back while attacking. I'll show you guys the player instructions after this, but I set him to stay back while attacking. That's probably why he hasn't got any goal. He did get an assist, but his high work rates, it was the only player in the team that I could really have as a defensive minded midfielder, unless I wanted to change up the left back. And there was a way I was originally going to do it where I could get Matuidi in here, but it just didn't work for me. I thought this team looked a lot better without Matuidi, and it was including Butland, but it meant we had to get a Napoli left back, I think it was, and it just wasn't working. So we went with Pereira. He was a fantastic card, to be fair. Obviously, you can get better. His high work rates were amazing. 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. I can't really complain about him. It was a really good card. But if there's ever, like, you know, you want a really good defensive-minded midfielder, he's the best I had, and he did amazing for me, so I'm not going to complain. But he's not the defensive-minded midfielder I was looking for, if that makes any sense. He's not so defensive. I mean, obviously 67 defending, 69 physical. It's not going to get me far. But anyway, we'll move over to the next centre mid, which is going to be another Argentinian, and it is going to be Pastore. Now, this guy was fantastic. He was winning every header against any player. He was amazing. That's the main thing I noticed. He was just winning the ball in the air. Really happy with him. 4,000 coins. He's so cheap as well. Go and get him if you've got a League One or even an Argentinian squad, Argentinian team, because he's ridiculous, guys. Yeah, seriously, no complaints about him. Fantastic guy. And the third centre mid, sorry, is Hamsik. Yet again, another untradeable. I'm not sure if he's had an upgrade or anything like that, but 20 games for me, 0 goals, 1 assist. He's not the greatest, he's not the worst. He's just sort of like a filler player who's actually really, like, pretty decent. I use him mainly just for passing play, and that's how I use this team. So yeah, he was an alright player, but he's never going to be, you know, he's not your Hullet, he's not your Renato Sanchez or anything like that. Sort of just an okay filler player, and you can use him in any team, and you're not going to notice the difference between him, well, a huge difference, sorry, between him and someone like Renato Sanchez or anything like that. He's just a average card, I'd say. He's nothing special, but he's definitely not bad. Last year was one of my favourite players on the game. This year he's just an alright player who I use quite a lot. Anyway, the left wing of the team is my favourite in form. On the game, he's been upgraded, and it is 86 now, rated in Insigne. 93 games, 66 goals, 22 assists. How can I describe this card without saying he's just the best there is at the moment for me? He's ridiculous. I think he's only had like a +1 pace, +1 dribbling. I'm not sure about physical passing or anything like that. I'm not sure if his shooting's even been upgraded, but for me, the best card on the game. I'm not sure who I've used more. So I've used Douglas Costa for 93 games, Insigne, the same amount of games. But yeah, for me, the best left wing on the game. Potentially one of the best attackers as well. He's just fantastic. I packed him really early on as an untradeable in one of those Team of the Week packs, so I'm happy with that. And he's been upgraded. So if he gets a Team of the Season card, which I'm not sure whether Mertens and Dybala and Higuain would just cancel him out from getting one in the Serie A. Obviously, they'd either put Mertens at striker, which I hope they do, so they can put Insigne at left wing, or they'll just put him as a left wing so they can have Higuain and Dybala. It depends how they do it, but if he gets the Team of the Season, I will be amazed. I'll be ecstatic, guys. I'll be going and picking that one up straight away, and it'll make this card a bit useless, which I'll be upset about, but I can't wait for Team of the Season, guys. Some of the players that are going to get Team of the Seasons, it's going to be ridiculous. Anyway, moving over to the right forward. I'm sure you guys have guessed it. We need that perfect link to Pastore. So we do go with Di Maria. He was fantastic. I know it says like 7 games, 3 assists, no goals. He was just amazing for me, guys. I don't know what it was. He was just crossing the ball, and you'll notice why when I've put the striker in, but he was doing fantastic for me. And it doesn't look like he's got a lot to show for it, but it was great. I'd recommend him if you guys have got an Argentinian team and you can't afford the Messi. Go and get the Messi. If you can't afford Messi or any version of Messi, get Di Maria. He's fantastic. Amazing player. I know it doesn't look too great for me, but he was amazing in game. I really did notice him. And yeah, he was like a Martial, I guess you could say, what some people compare to Martial, where he's just a strong, pacey player and his movement feels great. I'm not sure, I haven't used Martial this year, so I can't describe it, but I've heard people say that about Martial, so I guess that's the right way to describe it. It's just a tall player who you could feel on the ball. He's got pace, he's got dribbling, he's got a bit of strength to his game, and he was just fantastic. But anyway, guys, the final player is a filler player in a sense. It is gonna be, I did want this man right here. I did want Dybala. I'd have been really happy if we could have got him. I could have afforded Higuain, but we do end up going with the 8-2 card here. And pretty much as soon as I bought this card, I think he's got an upgrade. So we'll go and check. I think literally like 10 minutes after I bought the card, he got an upgrade. So has he had an upgrade, or is he going to, is this his upgrade? I'm not sure. Let's check. Is this a 84? Okay, yeah, so he's gone up to an 84 rated. That card actually doesn't look better than it, like, doesn't look extremely better He's got 1 less pace, 1 less shooting, 2 less passing, 1 less dribbling, same defending, 2 less physical. Yeah, you're not going to tell the difference between that, guys. You really aren't. But anyway, we've got Icardi in there. He got 7 games, 3 goals. All of them came off as a sub for, let's go and get him in gold, and we go striker. Yeah, I was wondering where it was then. It's not a striker. I don't know why I thought it, like, I just had it in my mind it was a striker. It's Lucas. I was bringing Lucas on instead of him, so yeah, he did alright. 8 games, 4 goals, 5 assists. He was pretty decent. But obviously, if you want to go and get Higuain, he's just had an upgrade, but it's literally ridiculous. I'm like, I think it's 1 defending and 1 physical or something like that. We'll go and check. Gonzalo Higuain. Let's go. So he's 89 rated. So he's had 1 dribbling. Same pretty much everything. Yeah, so he's had 1 dribbling, 1 passing, 1 physical, and the same. So he's really, you're not gonna even feel like the in-game stats probably aren't even that different. But I bet this Higuain's gone down actually, seeing as he's got his upgrade card, or it might have gone up. Yeah, it was like 30k yesterday. It's now going for, there was one there for 28k. So yeah, that's just insane. If you want to go and get Higuain, the team, as you can see, just doesn't change. It stays the exact same chemistry-wise. So it's up to you guys what your personal preference is. I didn't want to waste the coins on the Higuain just because it was unnecessary. I was going to bring Icardi off as a sub anyway, because Higuain and Icardi, they've not got the pace. For me, I prefer pacey strikers. I prefer people like Lucas. I prefer people like Insigne, Di Maria, and that's what I went for. So it didn't matter too much what striker I went for out of the 2, because they was both, so I knew I was going to sub them off. But anyway, I'll quickly show you guys what my division's looking like. Let's actually go to it. So as you can see, Division 3, we're on 18 points, 6-3, not drawed one yet, and then we've got 1 more game left to potentially, well, hopefully get a win. As you can see, 4-1 in the last game, lost 3-2 to a guy who I thought I was going to beat. I felt very confident in the game, and he got like a 89th minute goal, so nothing I could really do about that. But anyway, thank you so much for watching the squad builder part of this video, guys. If you've enjoyed it so far, make sure you drop a like in the video. Sorry for swizzling on my chair, it's just a habit at the moment. But yeah, guys, let's get into these highlights. Alright guys, let's get into these highlights. Now this video is coming out 2 days late than it should have been, so I'm gonna just apologise for that straight up. I've literally just been so busy now. The videos and my schedule is just so messed up at the moment, guys. Obviously with moving out, I know I keep talking about it, but it's obviously a big part of what's going on at the minute, why I can't make videos every single day. But as soon as I can get through this just stress at the minute, and be stress free and be able to make videos and stuff like that again, and get a good schedule, yeah, I'll be trying to upload daily again. Obviously I've got a job. I don't know if I've ever said that before, but that's just a big strain on making videos. But I want to keep doing this. It's fun, and without making videos I just get bored. I don't know what to do. So yeah, I'll try and make one for these next couple of weeks every other day. That's my plan at the moment. I'm going to try my hardest to make some every other day, even if it's just uploading bronze pack method. I can do them videos. They're not too difficult to make. Obviously depending on how long it takes for some things to sell and stuff like that, but they're not too difficult to make. But obviously I don't want to just bore you guys with that content because it seems to be doing well. I don't want to put out loads of episodes and you guys just get bored of it. But anyway, let's talk about these highlights. Obviously I got promoted into Division 2 using this team. Really happy with that. I went 4-1 for my first run, then I woke up and played the rest of the games and I went 6-4, I think it was. I ended up losing my last game, so I didn't win the title, unfortunately, but I'm happy with promotion. Probably going to do a few Division 2 runs tonight if I get the chance to. I'll probably try and get through, see what I'm like in this, see what Division 2 is all about. Obviously it's the highest division I've been to on this FIFA, so that's going to be interesting. Maybe I get relegated straight away. That just wouldn't be fun, would it? But I think you have to get promoted into Division 1 from Division 2 to qualify for FUT Champions, so that's probably what I'm going to attempt to do, because the daily knockouts, I could just play in them, but I find them quite boring, to be completely honest with you guys. They are very just stale, and just they're not entertaining for me, whereas I play divisions anyway. If I can qualify for FUT Champions, I might start playing like 10-15 games at a weekend. Obviously I'm not the biggest fan of FUT Champions. Like, I've got into Gold 3 before, and I could play FUT Champions every week if I really wanted to. I could play FUT Champions every week. It's just it's not my style of FIFA. I enjoy FIFA. I like to play just for overall enjoyment, as silly as that might sound. I don't like to play competitively. I don't really care too much about making the most coins. Obviously, it'd be nice to be able to use the Ronaldo, the Messi, I keep saying the Messi, like the Ronaldos, the Messi, the Neymars, all the high-end players. It'd be nice to use them, but I'm not going to stress over it, you know what I mean? If I wanted to go with that, and well, eventually, if I want to get like good at the game, like better than I already am, obviously I'm not the greatest FIFA player, and I just want to use the best players, the best teams and stuff like that, I'd have to play in FUT Champions. It seems to be the most effective way of making coins, but it's not my style of FIFA. I like to enjoy the game. I like to play for fun, and that's why I make these videos. I make these videos not to say, oh yeah, look at how good I am at the game, or like this team will make you better. This is a fun team. This team will do good, but it's a fun team. That's the overall point of my videos. I like to have fun on the game, like the bronze pack method. I want to see how many coins I want to make. I want to enjoy opening packs. I like opening packs, bronze packs. Maybe I'll pack a bronze in form. That's exciting for me. I've got chances of packing players like Emery Moore and stuff like that. But if you guys want me to start playing FUT Champions, I'll be happy to do so. I'm not going to promise that I play it every weekend, because it's just like, I like to make videos. I don't like to sit and play loads of FIFA and just make no videos on it, and just make reward videos and stuff like that. And obviously recording 40 games is, I don't think, like, I've watched YouTubers who show all 40 games and it's just not interesting for me. I don't think I'd have fun doing it. If I'm not having fun, I don't know how it would translate into making a fun video, if you guys understand that. But anyway, we are coming up to the final highlight. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you drop a like on the video. If you have any video suggestions, please let me know of them in the comments down below. And as always, guys, make sure you all have an absolutely incredible day. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and peace.